Hello all, I am Dr. Anand Nayyar, PhD in Computer Science. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Gyan with Anand Nayyar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned to all the technology videos on Linux administration, open source, Windows administration, embedded systems, Kali Linux, simulations, big data, machine learning, programming, deep learning, IoT, virtualization, unboxings, and many more. If you want to know more about the details of my video, you can click on the playlist and you can find more details of the videos on which I make on my YouTube channel. If you want to know more about my research, you can go to Google Scholar and you can search my name Dr. Anand Nayyar and you can find all my research papers over here. And similarly, you can even go to researchgate.net and you can find my detailed profile and even my level of research over here, and you can find all the coordinates of my current research scenarios on this website. And similarly, you can even go to google.com and you can search my name as Anand Nayyar and you can find my website and every coordinates of my research, everything over this search. So I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned. Gyan with Anand Nayyar, your ultimate resource for technology. Thank you. Hello researchers, how are you? I hope you are fine and doing well. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to install Xenta OS on Oracle VirtualBox. Now, before we dive in the installation part of Xenta OS, let us first of all understand some website and some download details of Xenta OS. Now, you can see on the screen that I have already opened a website that is called xentaos.org, and I will be leaving the link to this website in the description below. So you can see that everything is over there, like with regard to developer program, download, donasi, with sponsor, partner, and review. So I think so that the language is Indonesian, so I will be facing some problem in language translation. So I just click on download, and if you see that the latest version is 1.3 LTS and the code name is called Arok, and it is only available for 64-bit, and you can download over here. And you can see that Xenta OS 13 1.3 LTS Cinnamon AMD 64-bit is only available. So I have already downloaded this distribution on my desktop. So if I right click over here and click on properties, it is about 1.51 GB of size, so not a bigger size. It is a good operating system. So now let us dive in the installation part of Oracle VirtualBox of that is Xenta OS operating system 1.3, that is Cinnamon. So let's click on new. So let's write that is Xenta OS 2018. So I change the type to Linux and I just take the version to other Linux, that is 64-bit. So if I click on next, now we have to change the RAM and I increase to 2 GB, that is 2048, and I click on next, click on create, click on next, next. So I just allocate 30 GB of disk space for Xenta OS. So I click on create. So let's go to settings. And now first setting will be advanced, so I just go to bidirectional for drag and drop and share clipboard. I click on system, so I just off the floppy disk and I go to the downwards of optical disk below hard disk drive. I go to processor and increase the number of processors and I enable PAE/NX, and I go to storage. So I just click on empty and I just browse, that is choose virtual optical drive, and I click on Xenta OS 1.3 LTS Cinnamon. So I click on open, and if you want to change the network, you can change it to bridge mode, but otherwise NAT will be okay. In NAT and bridge mode, and the both ways the network will be connected. The only difference is that with the NAT you can only boot with the guest machine, but if you want to boot between host machine and guest machine, you can go with the bridge mode connection. So I click on OK. So everything is set out, so the machine is created. So let's click on start. So in a few seconds it will be starting. So let's close it and I click on view full screen mode. So the automatic boot you can see. So we can start the Xenta OS and let's press enter. So it is based from Indonesia, so that is the reason that we cannot find some English on the website. So it is Indonesian language. So you can see that it is booting. It looks similarly like Ubuntu. So let's see what it will have for us. So let's wait for it to boot into the desktop. So it will take some time. Okay. Let's wait for desktop to come on and then we can start with the installation part. Okay, beautiful sound. So you can see that this is a beautiful GNOME or KDE, but this we can just hinge out, and we can see that it is running in a proper manner. So in order to install, let's click on this icon, that is Install Xenta OS. So if you click on menu, so lots of menus are there, but I will be coming on this menu later when I install this. So I click on continue on English. So I install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware. It is good for me. So click on continue. So let's wait for the next option. Okay, so now it is demanding for installation type, that is computer has detected no operating systems, because we are running in the live mode. So we can release the entire 30 GB of hard disk drive from our main hard disk, which we have allocated to this virtual machine. So let's click on install now. So you can see that it has created two partitions like ext4 and swap partition. So click on continue. Let's wait for next screen. Okay, so it has detected my location, that is Phnom Penh, which I think so it is in Cambodia. So it is okay, it has detected it. So click on continue. So you can just change the language. Let me find UK English for keyboard. So US English is there, and we just select this only. So I click on continue. So let me type my name. So computer name can be default, or I can just change to Anand PC. So username is okay. So I check my password and I click on continue. So these are the basic few simple steps which I think that it is equivalent to Ubuntu, which we require in order to install Xenta OS on our virtual machine, on our virtual environment. So I don't think so that it requires any rocket science or any technical things. It can be done even by a newbie. So very simple to do, and almost having the interface like we face into normal Ubuntu based operating systems. So if I drag over here, so you can see that same feature softwares Firefox, Flash and Java is available, and we have Rhythmbox and VLC player for MP3 as well as for videos respectively. And we have VLC over here. So we have some feature softwares for managing the photos like Pix, GIMP and Inkspace. It's good, it is fully loaded. And for connecting to social media, we have Evolution for, that is email client, and HexChat for Messenger. And we have LibreOffice as of course for Office. And we have the Xenta Software Center, like we have Synaptic Packet Manager for Ubuntu, which we can download videos, and we can run Windows software with a VirtualBox, even it is built, and Wine software. And we can customize the software with the desktop versions with different types of icons, themes and backgrounds. And we can keep our system up to date also. So this is what is the basic requirements of this Xenta OS. So let us wait for this installation to get complete, and then we restart with the video. So it is copying some files. So the time synchronization has been done, and you can see the time of this desktop and my desktop is same now. So now you can see that it has started installing the system. So again, it will take about 5 to 10 minutes to install the entire system and complete install. And it is now configuring apt. So we don't need these files. If you want to retrieve these files, or you want to install some language packs, you can do. Otherwise you can even skip it. So let's keep them. Okay, so now it is carrying the CD-ROM. So all the files are being retrieved. So depending on your net connection, it will not take much time. So you can see that every repository is coming either from Linux Mint or from Ubuntu. Okay, it is done. So now it is configuring time zone, keyboard, creating the user, similarly like we have Ubuntu, so not very high end. So now it is checking some packages to install, and now it is installing the language packs. So it will take some time for language packs. If you want to skip it, you can skip. So I just skip it. Okay, so now configuring hardware and all the USB based modules. If you want to install language pack, keep the installation going on, but otherwise you can even install it when you post your installation. So configuring hardware can take some time depending, because every machine has different hardware. So there is some warnings, so ignore those warnings, no need to worry about those warnings. Every setting can be done after we do the installation. So bootloader has been done, and now the Grub installation is being going on, which is I think so is the last step. So almost I can say that it is on 95%, I think so. So now it is running the Debian packages. So I think so it is done. So you can see that installation has finished, and you can continue testing OS now, but we just restart the system and we go to our main version which we have installed. So click on restart now. It will restart the VirtualBox. Okay, so you see that please remove the installation media and that press enter. So let's press enter. So the first time it may take some time, but otherwise when you keep on restarting and working, so no issues in it. It will be fast. So the Ubuntu based cursor has come and machine has rebooted successfully. So let's wait for the login screen, and then I will take you to that main things. So you can see Xenta OS distro Linux Indonesia, and it has given my name and the machine name. So I just take my name and my password. So the desktop will be Cinnamon, which is also the latest. Okay, so it is there. So if we click on menu, let's see what we have. That is accessories. We have different types of accessories, even Etcher, which you can use in order to format your SD cards. We have graphics, we have GIMP, we have Inkscape also. On internet we have everything, Dropbox even, Office, programming, sound and video, administration, everything is there. So let us go with the software center also. And let's type some open VM. So no packages there. So VMware. So VMware tools are not there. So let's go for different, like you can install even like this. So we can add to basket, install softwares, add basket. So everything is there. And we can go for even preferences, where we can change the date time, we can change the display effects, everything is there. So in this video I have demonstrated how to install, that is Xenta OS 1.3 Cinnamon on Oracle VirtualBox. So I hope that you do like this video. So do give us a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Gyan with Anand Nayyar. I will be keep on posting many videos on Linux, on ethical hacking, on even on Windows administration, unboxings and many more topics. So I hope that you like this video. So do share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.